Welcome to my first episode of Galaxy of Comics, brought to you by Star Wars, Marvel, and more. I'm your host, Dave. I'm going to read through Darth Vader Volume 1 from the 2015 series from Marvel. This is the beginning of the story after Mustafar and he lost Padme, and now he's seeking his path down the dark side. And the first stop is getting his red lightsaber. Let's get started on the story. Now, this is the first issue of the 2015 series Darth Vader Volume 1. And this is the cover of the comic Imperial Machine. There's some extra pages of artwork and in text: Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith, Imperial Machine. Here's the credits. Feel free to screenshot this if you want to blow it up. This is some awesome artwork of Darth Vader. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Star Wars Darth Vader. Now here's the opening scroll of the comic. The Clone Wars are over. The Jedi are defeated. Palpatine has become Emperor, finally in position to bend the galaxy to the will through the power of the Sith. Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker has fallen to the dark side of the Force. Swayed by Palpatine's promise to help prevent the death of pregnant wife Padme, Skywalker betrayed the Jedi and became the Sith Lord Darth Vader. Defeated by the old friend and former master Obi-Wan Kenobi, Vader was left to die on the volcanic planet Mustafar. Retrieved by Palpatine and placed into a suit of cybernetic armor to preserve his life, Vader awakens to learn that his wife has died. Now for Darth Vader, there is only rage, pain, and the new galactic empire. Darth Vader sees that he's more machine than man. He says no. Destroys a medical droid with his power. Says no again. And a third time, the Emperor looks on and he says no. And then the memory of Padme being choked by him. He says no again. Darth Vader bends a knee, lets out a final blood-curdling no, and sends Emperor Palpatine against the wall with the force of his new dark powers. Darth Vader comes face to face with Emperor Palpatine. You told me you could save her. In your rage, you chose a different path. Padme is dead, my friend. Even the power of the dark side cannot bring her back. But in her death, she has given you a gift. Pain. Now you must choose. Will you accept that gift? Will you use it? Darth Vader makes his choice. I will live. Emperor Palpatine is pleased. Good. And now unleashes the Force lightning on Darth Vader as he screams in agony. Emperor Palpatine is given his new apprentice his first lesson as he entered the dark side of the Force. Where is your lightsaber, Lord Vader? Use its power. Defend yourself. Vader responds in agony and lost in the fight with Obi-Wan. He took it. No, Palpatine says. That blade belonged to another, a Jedi. You are a Sith. Emperor Palpatine holds a red lightsaber blade up against Darth Vader's neck. In a brief moment of sympathy, he says, I realize this has been a traumatic time for you, but if you touch me with the Force again, I will finish what Kenobi could not. You are my friend, Lord Vader. I do hope we never find ourselves in this position again. Rise, the great work must continue. As he releases the lightsaber blade. You think of revenge. You wish to leave, to find the source of your pain. I can sense it. Set such feelings aside. Your personal vendettas pale next to the need of our galactic empire. Come with me. I wish to show you something. Red banners atop a grand staircase hang over the crowd with symbols of the empire emblazoned. One man yells out, "Never again will we fear the Jedi." Do you know why our blades are red, Lord Vader? Palpatine says. No, Master, the Jedi teachings on this subject were incomplete. Palpatine lets out a laugh. The man on top of the staircase yells, "Through the grace of our Emperor Palpatine, we were saved from their treachery." Palpatine continues, "The fools hid the knowledge they found uncomfortable. They could not face the darker truths in that they paid the price. A red saber is no different than any other except it has been made to bleed." The politician at the top of the grand staircase, surrounded by the Emperor's guard with 2 troopers holding a container filled with Jedi lightsabers. The Jedi are gone. The Emperor saw through their separatist plots, their lies. He survived their attempt to assassinate him, and now at last we are safe. Emperor Palpatine educating Darth Vader. The crystal from any Jedi's saber will do. As you know, the Kybers are alive. In their way, like any living thing, they can feel pain. Politician, never again will their instruments of oppression terrorize the galaxy. Through the dark side, you must pour your pain into the crystal, and when at last the agony becomes more than it can stand, a beautiful crimson, the color of your rage. The troopers empty the container into an incinerator, except for one. The politician yells out, "We have entered a new age." He holds a lightsaber high in the air. An age of freedom. He tosses the last lightsaber into the incinerator. Freedom. None of them understand it. None but you and I, Palpatine says to Darth Vader. The politician ignites the incinerator and yells out, "Thus tyranny ends." Palpatine, do you understand, Lord Vader? Yes, you could have given me any one of those lightsabers to corrupt even Yoda's, but you did not. The incinerator shoots up a blue flame energy into the sky. The crowd turns away in utter shock. Darth Vader does not move and faces the flame. The saber of a Sith is not given. It is taken. The next scene has us nearing a undisclosed planet near the mid-rim. Emperor Palpatine and Darth Vader are accompanied by 2 pilots flying the transport. Your armor, Lord Vader. How do you find it? Darth Vader inspects the suit. It is acceptable. The transport slowly lands on the desert planet. Why have we come here, my master? Palpatine responds, I need your help, Lord Vader. I have very high hopes for what we might achieve together. But first, you will need your lightsaber. The gangway to the ship opens up. Palpatine addresses Darth Vader one last time. You must seek out a Jedi from whom to take a Kyber crystal. A daunting task indeed, after your success together in eradicating them from the galaxy. However, I have great faith in your resourcefulness and capability. Go now, my apprentice. I had a vessel brought here for you to use. It appears to have been stolen. Ah, this lawless galaxy, truly it cries out for our guidance. Are you at a loss, my friend? Take heart, your path is simple. Embrace the dark side. Bend it to your will, and it will provide you everything you need. Your power will become endless, Lord Vader, and then we shall rule as one. The transport lifts off, leaving a wake of dust billowing about Darth Vader. He looks in the distance as he sees the transport hovering above his target. He sees a plateau off in the distance as we see through Vader's eyes. He changes the tint of the vision to get a better look. He changes the settings of his vision once again. He senses something and he begins his walk towards the plateau. Atop of the plateau, two scoundrels look upon Darth Vader's stolen starship, the shorter one. As you look at that thing, what a beaut, just laying out there in the desert too. The taller one responds, we can probably sell it even if we can't slice past the encryption. It could fetch more credits than we'll see in a year of slavery. And he's cut off by debris smashing into his comrade. Darth Vader atop of the compound with debris that he's ripped off the side of the building hovering above him yells, that ship is mine. The scoundrels start coming out of the complex in force. One yells, kill him. The angry horde unleashes their blasters on Darth Vader. Darth Vader responds by crushing two of them with the Force. Two others get their shots on him, and one says, I got him, I got him. Darth Vader dispatches two more men, one being sent off a cliff. He has two hovering in the air, throws them against the compound. One man is still alive. Yells, by all the... Why are you here? What do you want? Darth Vader, from you. And then you hear his neck snap. The last scoundrel falls to the ground. Darth Vader's response to his question. Only this. And the life leaves the scoundrel. That was the end. Darth Vader, 2015 edition, Volume 1. The first issue. If you didn't notice, this issue starts right after Episode 3 of the prequels. Padme has died, and Darth Vader has now gone to the dark side. Or Anakin Skywalker has now become Darth Vader and has gone to the dark side. Emperor Palpatine takes him on as his apprentice. And then his first thing to make him a Sith Lord is he needs a lightsaber, and he can't just get anyone. He has to take it from somebody. And the scene where they're throwing the lightsabers into the incinerator kind of shows you how the Emperor has tricked everybody into believing that the Jedi abandoned them and became the enemy and were traitors of the Republic and now the Empire. So Order 66 has now eliminated the majority, if not nearly all, Jedi yet still some survive. And Palpatine takes Darth Vader to a planet where he knows there's a Jedi and leaves him there and has a ship for him waiting to get stolen by some rando hooligans. And Darth Vader uses powers for the first time to kill these men who have wronged him, using his rage, just furthering his rage towards the dark side. Now I hope you like it. I'll do another episode. I believe there's 18 parts to the series, issues to this series, and this was just number 1. Stick with me for the whole story. This is Marvel, or Star Wars Marvel and More, and this is my first episode of Galaxy of Comics. Have a great day.